If we look at what this problem is asking us to do, it gives us all the heights in inches of students in a class here, and then it wants us to group the data into 4 intervals. So the first thing that we need to do is make a chart, right? The first thing I would figure out is what is the range. So this is going 73, it looks like it's the largest, and 50 would be our smallest data point. So then what I would say, let me get a different pen. So we're gonna go from 50 to 73. If I wanna break that into 4 intervals, I'm thinking that's about, okay, so that's 23 is the range, let's say 25. And then we're gonna divide that by 4. I'm gonna break this into groups of 5. So we're gonna say, let's start with, let's see if I'm still on, okay. So we're gonna say, I'm gonna make my chart and say height. I wanna check and see if you can read this. Okay, so we've got height, and remember it's in inches. And then I'm gonna write frequency. Okay, and then let's say we're gonna go 50 to 55, and then we're gonna say, then that would be 56 to 61, 62 to 67, and 68 to 73. So it would look just like that. And then what you would want to go through is go through your whole, through all this data and go through and check off each one. So 50 to 55, if we go through, okay, I'm gonna say, okay, this is 1 here, 66, I'm gonna go here. And you're gonna go through the whole thing. I'm not gonna show all that, but in the end, what you're gonna get, 1, 2, 3, 4, you're gonna get 13 here, you're gonna get 1 here, this is gonna be 18, and this is gonna be 8. I already did this problem before, so that's why I know that. 10. But yeah, you're gonna go through from here to here and make your frequency chart. 16, 17, 18, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then what you're gonna do after that, so after you make your chart, so it takes these problems take a little bit of time, okay? But the next thing that you're gonna do is make your histogram. So your histogram is gonna look like this. And always on your y-axis is gonna be frequency. So I'm gonna write frequency here. And if we look, we're gonna go all the way from 1 up to 18. So you can either count by 5s, because it's 1 to 18, I know that's a multiple of 3. I'm gonna count by 3s actually. So we're gonna go 3, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. And the other thing that you need to do, you titled your y-axis, you need to title your x-axis, height in inches of students. And then you need to title the whole thing too, okay? And does it say heights of students in class? So I would say heights of students, it doesn't say what class, so I'm just gonna say in class here as my title. And then you're just gonna go through. So your first interval here is from 50 to 55, right? So from 50 to 55, you only have 1 student. So you need to go 1/3 here. So they should all be the same interval, or the same width is what I wanna say. So this is gonna be, and I'm gonna write 50 to 55 here. The second one is 13, right? So this is 1, this is 13. That was 56 to 61. So 13, if we go up, should be 1/3. So that's 12. So 1/3 of the way to 15. So it's gonna look like that. And then I'm gonna label, okay, this is 56 to 61. And then the next one is gonna be 62 to 67. That's gonna go all the way up to 18. We're gonna go up to 18 here. And then I'm gonna label that 62 to 67. And then the last one's gonna be 68 to 73, and that's gonna be 8. So that's gonna be, if we go across, that's gonna look just like that. And then ideally, if you, and you don't have to do this, but you wanna shade these in. Should have used colored pencils, would have looked nicer than marker probably. But that's it. The only thing is this problem then also wanted you to group the data into 8 intervals. So if you group, so then what you would do, so this was 0 to, this was 5 in each, right? So if we're doing 8 intervals, I would do 2 or 3 in each, and either one would be fine. But yeah, so that's how you would do that.